If you thought couple goals peaked in the 2000s with matching leather outfits and golden thrones, think again. Over 2 decades after their iconic purple wedding nuptials, David and Victoria Beckham are proving that quarter-century marriage itch doesn't exist in their world. In fact, if their latest sun-drenched Italian getaway is anything to go by, Posh and Becks are more head over heels than a pair of teenage sweethearts on their first summer romance. Picture this: towering cliffside views, clear Mediterranean waters, a mega-yacht cruising along the cliffside of southern Italy, and a plate of fresh Amalfi shrimp. That's right! The internet recently went wild over a candid, impossibly sweet, and delightfully hilarious moment where the global football icon and fashion titan took time out of their luxurious vacation to share a simple meal and a very public, adorable, affectionate display right on the Amalfi Coast. So, pop on your oversized sunglasses, pour yourself a chilled glass of sparkling water, and let's dive into everything that went down during Posh and Becks' romantic Italian escape. We're talking yacht PDA, hilarious Instagram banter, incredible seafood, and why these two remain the absolute reigning royalty of celebrity relationships. When the Beckhams decide to take a vacation, they don't just book a weekend at a local resort. They do it in true A-list style. Cruising down the breathtaking Amalfi Coast, the power couple brought along their youngest children, Cruz and Harper 7, for some quality family downtime. The Italian coastline has always held a special place in David and Victoria's hearts. Italy is where they've spent countless anniversaries, hosted low-key celebrity reunions, and soaked in the Mediterranean sun. But this trip hit different, staying at a luxurious 5-star resort tucked into the Amalfi Hills, while also taking daily excursions on their private yacht. The family was caught on camera soaking up every second of the Italian summer. Now, usually, high-profile celebrity vacations are super scripted. Photographers catch them from miles away with long-lens cameras, and everything feels a bit staged. But this trip gave us a rare, unscripted glimpse into who David and Victoria are when the red carpet turns into wooden boat decks and the tuxedo is traded for swim trunks. So what's the story behind the famous shrimp moment? While dining at Lo Scoglio, a legendary family-run restaurant nestled in the coastal village of Marina del Cantone, accessible primarily by boat, the couple sat down for an authentic Italian feast. Lo Scoglio is famous for serving some of the freshest seafood in the world, specifically their prized local sweet prawns and hand-caught Amalfi shrimp. As the sun hit the deck of the restaurant, onlookers and paparazzi captured an extraordinarily sweet exchange. David, looking every bit the rugged gentleman in relaxed summer style, hand-fed a freshly cooked shrimp to Victoria. For anyone who follows Victoria's notoriously strict diet, she's famous for eating mostly grilled fish and steamed vegetables for the last 25 years. Seeing her indulge in fresh, local delicacies while sharing a laugh with David was pure perfection. The couple was laughing, holding hands, and sharing quick kisses between bites, acting like they were still in their honeymoon phase. They were completely engrossed in each other, noted one eyewitness nearby. You would never guess they'd been married for over 25 years. They were giggling, taking photos of each other, and just enjoying the food and the sun. Victoria, who usually maintains a super-poised fashion face in front of cameras, couldn't hide her smile. David was seen snapping candid photos of his wife soaking up the sun, proving that even after decades together, he's still her #1 Instagram husband. The trip wasn't just about sharing romantic seafood dishes, though. The Beckhams' getaway was packed with hilarious, relatable moments that Victoria gleefully shared across her Instagram stories. During their meal at Lo Scoglio, the family even had an unexpected celebrity crossover. Oscar-nominated actor Richard E. Grant happened to be dining at the exact same spot and bumped into the couple. He later posted about the encounter, praising how warm, grounded, and utterly delightful the family was while enjoying their Italian lunch. Back on their terrace in Amalfi, Victoria captured David engaged in an intense battle of wits with a local Italian seagull. David was videoed trying to gently feed a piece of food to a bird that had landed on their hotel balcony railing. Victoria's voice could be heard in the background teasing her husband about his new bird-whispering hobbies and gently mocking his graying beard. suggesting it was definitely time for a trim. These cheeky, teasing interactions are precisely why fans love them so much. Whether David is teasing Victoria about her working-class childhood backstory, a viral moment from their Netflix documentary, or Victoria poking fun at David's hyper-organized hobbies, their banter is the secret sauce to their decades-long relationship. Seeing David and Victoria share sweet, low-key moments on the Amalfi Coast makes you wonder, how do they do it? In an era where Hollywood marriages seem to split up after 5 minutes, how have Posh and Becks built a quarter-century empire while staying madly in love? When asked in past interviews about the secret to their long-lasting marriage, David highlighted that it's all about effort and respect. "We've been together for so long, and marriage is hard work," David once shared. "It's about creating memories, putting time aside for each other, and making sure family comes first." Their Amalfi escape was a masterclass in exactly that. Amid their insane schedules, David running into Miami CF and Victoria steering her global beauty and fashion line, they prioritize blocking out days on the calendar to simply unplug, hold hands on a boat, and feed each other seafood in Italy. As the Beckham family wrapped up their Italian vacation and headed back to their busy routines, the images of David and Victoria sharing a simple, sweet moment over some Amalfi shrimp remained etched in pop culture memory. They aren't just a brand or a pair of international icons. At their core, they're still just David and Victoria, two kids from London who fell in love in the late 90s and never stopped laughing together. Here's to many more years of luxury yacht trips, Instagram roasting, and romantic Italian shrimp dates for the ultimate power couple.